Hello and welcome to this episode of Scrapnik TV. Today we're going to be, I'm going to be walking you through how easy it is to put together a quick page, and I'm going to do it for you in Canva because Canva is a really popular choice for people that work with graphics that don't want to spend the money on Photoshop or Photoshop Elements or one of those programs. So if you're brand new and you're just kind of trying to see if this is something you would even be interested in doing, this is a great way to kind of get your feet wet. And it's a free account. You just go to canva.com and create an account, and you might already have one. And then we're going to take it from there. So once you're here, you're going to create a design, and that's going to take you to this page. And we're actually going to use custom designs or custom dimensions. And I've already put in here 12 by 12 inches. You just change this if you want pixels or inches. It's pixels. You can do, and this might be a more accurate way to do it because we want to make sure that it's the 3600 by 3600 pixels. But 12 by 12 inches should equate to the same. And then click design. And it will open up our paper here, and it'll show us the 36 by 3600. Now you can change this to name whatever you want. So I'm going to do example layout, and this is where you give it a name so that when you download it or save it, it will have that name. Okay, and now we're going to go to uploads. This is where you can upload your own pictures and your own our quick page. Now I've already uploaded the quick page here for us. So I'm just going to double click. Okay, not sure why it's going small like that, but just kind of stretch it. You can see it's saved as a 36 by 3600, so you shouldn't lose any quality. So just going to do that. Okay. Now we're going to add some photos, and I'm just going to use the photos that I've already got here to show how to make this how to do this. So now we're going to take this, and we're just going to kind of try to cover as best we can this little space, but we're going to be putting these underneath. So at this point, you're just lining them up the best that you can. Okay, and then we're going to kind of put it in place of that, and we're just going to leave it there. Then the next thing we're going to do is use this journal card here. And we're going to turn it. We're going to put it kind of right here. There we go. And then the last space. And it's going to go right up here. And you want to make sure width-wise that it covers. Okay, now with that on top, we're going to click Arrange and then hit back. And hit back again and see how it put it inside there. Now we're going to click on this and we're going to do Arrange, back, back. And it's put it under our elements here, and it looks like the shadow and everything is there. Now we're going to do this last one, arrange back, back, and there we go. Now with the let's see. Now if this happens where I wanted to get this, because once you have them underneath, it won't let you oh, there we go. So it did put them outside of this. So now what we can do is we can go back and just work at better making those without outside where like the shadows are going to be. So you can kind of tell this one that it goes right under there. So we're going to put it there. And then this one, we're just going to turn. You want it to be as close as you can just so that when we hide them underneath. And now let's try it again. So now arrange back, back, arrange back. And let me even just take off this back one here and re-add it on top and stretch it out to the 3600 again. There. And now we've got our card and we've got our picture. And I technically think, so I'm going to take this off one more time. And this picture, I'm going to go back one more time so that it's under our card here. And you'll see why in a minute when we add this again. So we're going to add, and we're going to stretch this out to the 12 by 12. And you can see in the bottom corner where it says 3600 by 3600. I think that I tried this with the 12 by 12 and it doesn't work quite the same. I don't know why it changes the pixel value. So I would recommend always doing this at 3600 by 3600 so you get the full pixel value on it. So there, now you can see we've got the shadows. It looks completely like you had taken and spent an hour scrapping all of this. And so now you can either share it, social, you can do it on Facebook or whatever, or you can download. And I would do PDF because that's what you're going to want to print it as. And download. And it's free to download as long as you use all your own uploads. If you use any of their graphics and things, there can be a charge involved. But when you're dealing with digital scrapbooking, that's and in your own kits or products that way, and your own photos, this is all free. So I'm just going to show you, and we're going to open this up after it saves it and just double check. So it's downloading, and just double check that it's the quality and all of that is still there just as we would want it in a regular layout. So now we're going to open. And there you go. We've got the full quality. It looks just like you scrapped it. And you can now use that to create either an ebook or to print and put in an album. So hopefully that was helpful, and you can see how easy it is to digital scrapbook, even if you don't have Adobe Photoshop or any other programs like that.